This video covers homework for Monday, October 10th, Spelman. On Monday, you're working on a table that converts fractions, decimals, and percents. Let's go through one example of each. If I start with a fraction like 3/4, I can convert my fraction to a decimal by dividing the numerator by the denominator. 3 divided by 4 gives me 0.75, and so my decimal is simply 0.75. Now, converting decimals to percents is simply a matter of place value. Percent literally means per 100. So if you think of your decimal in terms of money, I have 75 out of 100 cents. Another way to think of this is that you're multiplying your decimal times 100 or moving it 2 spaces to the right in order to write the decimal as a percent. 0.75 times 100 is equal to 75 or 75%. When we start with a decimal, like in the second row, we can convert the decimal to a fraction by thinking about the place value of the decimal. My 2 in 0.2 is in the 1/10ths place, and so I know that I have 2 out of 10. If my decimal had looked like this in red, 0.02, I would be working in the 100ths place, and I know that I would have 2 out of 100 instead of 2 out of 10. We convert our decimal to a percent the same way we did in the previous row. We simply multiply by 100 or move the decimal 2 spaces to the right. One common mistake people make is they might write this as 2%, not 20%. However, the 2 is in the 10ths place. One way to think about this is money. If you have $0.2, you don't have 2 cents, you have 20 cents. 2 cents would look like this example here, 0.02 or 2%. We see that in our next row of the table, they ask us to work with 2%. We know that 2% literally means 2 per 100, because that's the definition of percent. So I can start by writing my fraction 2 per 100. Then I can convert my decimal by simply dividing 2 divided by 100, which is equal to 0.02. I also know intuitively that the decimal has to be 2.02 because the 2 belongs in the hundredths place. All you need to do for Monday is finish this table using the examples above. Those steps won't change regardless of the numbers. It's always a good idea to read through the fraction, decimal, and percent just to make sure that all of your answers match up and make sense when you're finished.